On the continent of Khorvaire, a chance encounter brought 4 intrepid travelers together on the road to adventure. Though they began as strangers, they soon became known as the Hero Squad.
So, y'all just left a meeting with Ofki and Lordran, where you learned a little bit about the 5, or really more just that that's what they're calling this group of people, that they're tracking them, that they're kind of aware of this larger potential plot that's going on, right? Don't know all the specifics, but it's starting to take shape what's happening. And you were told that you're going to be taken to essentially a casino train known as Olandra's Chalice. And it is, you're going to disguise yourselves to get on that train, to head south to Zalargo. Hopefully somewhere along the way, or once you get there, you can learn some more information about this house that you're looking after, the ancient devices you're looking for, and basically that's kind of where we're at. So, after the sort of bombshell of Ofki turning around, and while you earlier noticed that Ofki was under House Lorander, kind of in their area when she was working earlier, that she had a House Farlan patch on her shoulder and spoke of information. So.
Okay, so are we alone again, or is Lordran still with us?
You guys, you waited a while for them to go. Yeah, Lordran kind of stuck around with y'all. And yeah, it's just now just all of y'all, Ravo and Lordran.
Don't say anything. I'm going to cast Brittany's Taco Hut, and we can talk in there.
We can taco in there?
We can taco in there, yes, Rhaegar.
Brittany's Talking Hut. Here we go.
Okay.
I wait until they show us where our I assume someone's gonna let us know where we're sleeping for the night, or
Are we sleeping, or are we immediately going to the casino?
No, we're resting, and then in the morning we're taking a cart or something.
A carriage.
Oh yeah, you would know where your
accommodations
quarters are. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, basically, there's a barracks kind of area with a bunch of cots and stuff. There's all the ships where a lot of people are still sleeping on the actual airships that came in. It's not really, the lap of luxury.
Yeah. Well, I wait till we're in our quarters and then I cast it in there.
Okay.
And so who do you invite inside your taco truck?
Taco truck.
Taco truck?
Yes,
that's what it is now. That's what it is now. Now and forever.
Here's what you got to do. You got to find yourself a giant turtle, cast it on its back. It walks around. Boom. You got yourself a taco truck.
Taco truck.
My goodness.
I mean, there are tacos in there, so it's fair.
Taco truck. There it is.
All of us obviously are going in.
Mm-hmm. Ravo, Lordran.
Ravo. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not letting Lordran in because I don't trust him.
Okay.
Wow. Rude to Lordran.
Well, we'll just say that Lordran, y'all headed back to your place, and Lordran went to his place.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's the 5 of us then in your taco hut.
Yeah.
Belinda is not invited, by the way.
Why? What's wrong with Belinda? What do you possibly have against Belinda?
She might get turned into al pastor tacos. I'm just saying.
What? How dare you? Unbelievable.
I'm just trying to protect.
They are good though. They are
very good.
Look, are you not this one, Atlas? Not this one. Any other pig but Belinda.
Hold on.
That's why.
Where did you get the pastor tacos from? Hold on.
Part of my spell.
Isn't the description of her hut that it's actually full of food?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. It's
okay.
Buffet
All right.
tables of tacos.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. So you're just eating the tacos. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't realize. Okay. You're eating your tacos. My goodness. Oh, you're muted?
I was, apparently.
Okay.
That's the danger of those new buttons to play around.
I know. It's so fun.
All right, we are in a safe area. We can all speak freely here. They cannot hear what we are saying.
Yeah, I know how taco hut works. Thank you very much, Brittany.
Oh, okay, fine.
Has Ravo actually ever been in this? Is he confused?
Oh yeah, this is Ravo's first time in here.
Isn't it Ravo's first time?
Yeah, I don't think
He's
he's
probably
been in
aware of the taco hut.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's like, I've heard of the taco hut, but
Yeah, nothing can really prepare you.
Don't do it justice.
Yeah.
I know, it's very pink in here.
What do you
That's
call these
carnitas
ones?
right there.
Oh yeah, yeah. And next to that, that's the lengua tacos. They're very good too.
Where did you get that lengua?
Ravo's just like devouring.
Hope you don't miss Belinda.
Wait, what? No.
What? I didn't say anything, Rhaegar.
You look through the wall that you can see through, and you see that Belinda is outside just fine, snoozing away.
So we all saw the patch on off keys.
Yeah, can we
right?
discuss this?
Yeah.
Like-
yeah, that's what we're... we can't discuss Lordrum, or we can't trust Lordrum either.
Well, a scale of 1 to 10, how much do we not trust Off-Key?
I don't trust anybody.
So
That's not
are you saying a 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
10 is not trust the most?
10 is not trust the most, yes. So I'm going to go like a 7.
I mean, like, my thing is, I think I still trust Lordrum. He's done a lot for us. And if Lordrum trusts Off-Key, I put my trust in that.
Right, but remember, we are also ultimately the reason why Perrin is no longer with us on this plane, and Lordrum might be carrying a little bit of anger towards us about that. So
true.
I'm not gonna put all my trust in him.
Listen, I'm as much as we were in the room when that happened, I'm not blaming myself on that, okay?
Of course you aren't going to blame yourself, but is Lordrum of a rational mind to think that he could be harboring some sort of negativity towards us because we weren't able to save him?
Well, he should be harboring that negativity towards Farlan as well.
He should, but that's not how feelings work.
But your logic says that since we were in the room, he might distrust us. So why would he trust a House Farlan?
That is true. I'm with you, Christina. I mean, like, it doesn't make sense. Like, if he was going to be angry at us, then he would be angry at House Farlan just as much, right? Because, like, if we're, like, 50% guilty, they're, like, 80% guilty, right? They are more guilty than us. Why would he be working with them just to spite us?
To betray us ultimately in the end?
Right, but why would...
Spicy salsa.
Why would... But, right, I mean, but it doesn't make sense that he would use the people who actually killed Perrin as the tool at getting back at us, right?
Listen, I'm not saying vengeance plots make sense, okay?
Listen,
Look, whatever the
Bravo
reason
turns
is,
to Atlas and just kind of goes, are they always this conspiratorial?
Yeah, well, especially those two over there, they really go back and forth for a while. Honestly, it's best to let them burn themselves out a little bit and eat a taco while you're at it.
Look, it's gotten us this far, Ravo, all right? Yeah. We're still alive.
whatever the thing is, let's just keep our guard up. Let's continue with the charade of being gnomes, which I'm sorry, Brittany, you're going to have to be about 3 foot tall. I don't think we can revive Jolly because Jolly is way too well known.
Yeah, Jolly. He was really popular. He was like in all the tabloids that I wrote.
That's very true.
He was in the only tabloids you wrote.
And all of them.
Oh, man.
But all we could do, the best thing we could do is just watch each other's backs until we get to Zilargo.
Yes.
Oh, so Brittany, Christina, you guys seem to recognize this casino train that we're going on?
Yes. It is a traveling casino. There are so many fancy things on this train. It's going to be so much fun.
Okay.
And we have to be on it for weeks.
Yeah, as gnomes. Cool.
Listen, we can always hide in the taco hut and hang out and be our normal selves.
That's true.
Look, okay, Rhaegar, how about this? Think of all the people there. There's a lot of money being changed. Like there's lots of coin purses. Think
And
about that. Plus, you're a gnome.
A little person. I could be sneakier, right? Like sneak around.
As long as it doesn't come back to us, we'll be, enjoy yourself. But you have to take a bath.
Yes, those are the rules. You have to take a bath.
Okay.
I just love Christina's little, enjoy yourself. So that was perfect.
I'll agree with Brittany and Christina on Rhaegar taking a bath, but honestly, Brittany, I think you have to take less baths. Otherwise, people might get wise to who you are.
That's untrue. People take baths regularly.
Yeah.
I'm
not sure if you know, but people take baths daily sometimes.
It's too many baths. It's too many baths.
You seem to take baths to an excess. Is Ravo coming with us as a dwarf?
That is a good question.
You mean as a gnome?
As a gnome, sorry.
Yes.
Okay, while I've got you guys all here, we're heading to Zalargo. And I remember that map that we got from that Fae Tower.
Yes.
One of the locations was right outside of Zalargo.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
I don't know where it could be. So
one of the orbs is in there?
It's there somewhere, but I mean, once we stop at Trollon Port, would it make sense to look for it?
Well, Christina, darling, can't you locate objects?
I can if I know what it looks like.
We don't know quite what the object is yet, other than it's...
I thought they were all orbs, like the cheese.
We don't know that.
Yeah.
We've only seen one at this point, so there's no saying.
That said, I think we all pretty much know that they're in weird places.
Yeah, just find the weirdest place.
You've seen two. The Cheesema.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true.
Or were they both orbs?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Cheesema is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like if I look up if I try to divine orbs, I could be getting crystal balls. I could be getting the basket hoop ball.
The basketed hoop ball.
I love basketed hoops.
It's a fun game.
I do. It was a lot of fun.
I would love to hear more about this Ravo on the train. We should have ourselves a great time. We'll obviously be having a little spending money. We'll gamble a little bit. We'll have lots of good food, lots of good drinks.
Lots of good drinks.
Now that we've done that most recent battle and we all feel a little bit more powerful, I actually think I may have a way of pointing us in the right direction.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Tell us,
Atlas.
I may be able to...
in a dream, something came to you. It gave you a new insight into something.
No. F the dreams, all right? We're done with the dream.
Well, I may be able to again?
I may be able to clairvoy the direction that we want to go in.
Okay.
Is that a word, clairvoy?
I was just wondering the same thing. I don't know if that's a word.
I don't think you can use that as a verb, Atlas.
Like
you were here trying to teach Brittany language.
I think you would use like the term divine, like you would try to divine where it is, right?
Yeah, I was just trying to
discover out of whole air. Yeah, but clairvoy is a great term. I love that. I want to let's see clairvoy.
No,
singular.
It comes up clairvoy, which is a company. Discover what works. Clairvoy is the auto industry's most trusted source for optimizing the performance of marketing campaigns. There you
That's
go.
obviously the way I see it. Obviously.
Yeah. So yeah, because clairvoyant, it describes. Okay. Anyway, yeah, it's an adjective.
This stream is sponsored by Clairvoy.
Please
give us money. Thank you.
I'd love it if clairvoy was like the LaCroix that tasted less like the flavor.
Even less?
Yeah, because you're just trying.
You're trying into water at that point.
Clairvoy, discover the flavor.
Exactly. There you go.
Oh my God! It's like I think it's strawberry, but it might be cherry. Yeah. It's a red fruit. It just says red fruit on it.
I'm tasting
That's all the can says. Red fruit.
Purple?
Yeah, purple
water
fruit.
That was bottled. It was bottled in the same county as an orange orchard.
Yeah,
that's what it tastes like. Mm-hmm. Okay,
but it mostly tastes like water.
Mostly tastes like water. So, were you going to continue to speak on that, Atlas?
Well, I guess I'll just say I just meant no. I think that's what I meant to say is that like once we get there, I believe I will be able to point us in the correct direction.
You may be able to.
Well, we have weeks to figure this out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be able to test it out a whole.
We can create a seance circle in our car.
Hold on, I actually think I'll be able to test it out a whole lot in the casino. So.
Well, there you go.
Look, there is no find the lady game in this casino. I can tell you that right now.
Sorry. I just realized I'm also, while I'm doing this, I'm totally telling you guys the wrong spell. It's not clairvoyance that I meant. I do have clairvoyance.
I thought that was your mark or whatever.
Scrying?
No, it's
scrying's a 5th level spell.
Augury is what I have.
Augury.
Augury.
The hell is that?
Let me look that. Augury in 5e.
I'm looking it up.
Essentially, I roll something or I use some sort of divining something, and I receive an omen from an otherworldly entity that tells me about the results of a specific course of action that I plan to take.
But I mean,
within the next 30 minutes.
It sounds like more of a magic 8-ball, right? So like you can ask like questions and it'll sort of say like, yeah, this might happen in the future.
And it's still up to the GM to tell me whether or not I'm on the right course.
Does it come in the form of a spirit bear?
Well, it comes in the form of something. It's
okay.
Divine.
Please let it be like a divine like sign that just sort of randomly shows up. He just has to be aware of it. Like,
oh yeah,
5 glasses fall, so the number's 5.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Like that.
It's like when somebody's like,
you have
this
memory
sign, but you don't know what the sign is.
Give me a sign, and like maybe a poster falls, but he's not paying attention.
Right, or maybe something's just a coincidence, but he takes it as a sign.
Well, it's like The Good Place when they go like, we saw all the signs that you left. You left and they describe like 3 or 4 signs that Michael had left to like tell them like how like what he was going to do. He's like, I actually left 4,326, but good. Yeah. I'm glad you saw some.
Yeah,
you know, like. All right. So, what else do y'all speak about the taco hut? Are you done? What's going on?
I am eager to get on this casino boat.
Yeah,
but
it's a train.
But
it's kind of like a boat that's on land. It's like a land boat.
Land boat. There you go.
Do we get to choose our like gnome disguises? How is this going to work? Are we just given a random one?
We should talk to Leo. We should talk to Lord Jim about all of our like.
Yeah, that sounds like
all of our things that we need to do.
I'll just put it out there. I did not get to choose my gnome disguise when I had to.
Well, that's because I chose it for you, and it was a good disguise.
I mean, it seemed to work really well.
Fair's fair. I should get to choose Brittany's disguise this time around.
That's not happening.
Might I suggest Fireman?
No.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm good to leave the taco hut and rest until the next day.
Okay.
We should get Rhaegar a bath before we leave.
Yeah, that seems like we have to
keep going on. You guys are like a broken record. Oh my god, you smell like pig
no
spit.
Baths here. He can take a bath.
There's a bath
in
the taco hut right behind you.
I'm not going in. No.
Then why did you ask the freaking people so many times where the hot bath was?
Listen, because they might have a special one, okay? You always
we'll make
have
this
to
easy. I
things.
cast polymorph on Rhaegar.
What is he?
What?
Hold on.
Wait, what's the check for that? What's the save for that?
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for right now.
Oh my goodness. I think we went through this before, didn't we? Like, oh man.
Wasn't it like
must make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm so proud of you, Christina.
15. Wisdom throw.
I shit you not. I shit you not. I will pick up the camera and show you. Natural 20. Natural 20.
So you go to try and turn him into something, and
too fast.
Rhaegar essentially is able to dodge your spell, which seems impossible, but you're just like, nah, not today. No, I'm not covered in honey. Can't get me. That kind of thing.
You are not allowed on this casino train unless you are clean and smell fresh.
I'm leaving. I leave the taco.
Yeah, I am also leaving.
Hold the door.
I'm not going to get involved.
Oh, thank you, Robbo. Thank you.
Yeah, Robbo, and he's got like tacos, and he's like now sneaking out the door. With, like,
as I walk out, you can see through the wall. I lean down to Belinda and like give her pets, and then I like kind of take her by the lead and we walk out together.
Hold on. I'm gonna need you to roll like animal husbandry on that or something.
There's animal handling. I can roll animal handling.
Yeah.
I got a 9.
Okay, so now you try and take Belinda by the lead, and she's not going anywhere. She kind of like jerks back at you and stuff, and then just kind of wanders back over to her corner and flops down.
All right, then I go lay down with Belinda. That's where I'm sleeping for the night.
She kind of like and like turns away from you. You know,
This is
she's an upset cat.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why they're
Lord
sleeping
Drum.
outside of the taco hut. There are perfectly good beds in here, and they're comfy.
Can we talk to Lordrum?
Yeah, but you're there.
Lordrum's gone. He's off in his quarters on the other side of the camp, and you like.
Will he talk to us before we leave?
Well, we can find that out in the morning.
Okay.
Probably.
Brittany?
I'd like to say
Everybody
that
good?
just
Christina.
across all of our adventures that we've had so far, I'm pretty sure Rhaegar has been forced to take more baths than I've taken baths naturally.
Yeah, good point.
That's because you willingly will take a bath where Rhaegar will not.
I'm just
Perceived
saying,
Yeah.
we've all been without a bath for an extremely long time.
Yeah, when's the last time you bathed, Christina?
Yeah, exactly.
Other
We
than when you
just had
pressed
the
it.
hot springs.
Yeah, I was
And
there.
That was ages ago.
That's true. That was a
It wasn't actually that long.
It was because we were knocked out for what? No. No, I guess it wasn't that long ago.
But it was weeks ago.
It was
Couple
weeks.
ago.
It was at least a few weeks.
Well, I
weeks
would
ago.
regularly bathe. I don't have to tell you I went and took a shower. I'm not going to roll for shower. I'm just going
There's
to.
like in the taco hut, there's like a chore chart, like when you're a kid with stickers, and one of them is bath.
Look, I think
this is all stars.
I think you guys should just be happy with the fact that I'm as clean as I have been in weeks. Okay.
Anyway, y'all are
I'm
having
happy
this
with
argument
it.
even though you're not in the same room anymore.
Right.
So
Brittany.
I am asleep with
you
a
all head off to
pig.
bed. Yeah.
Thank you.
Brittany, how do we get this? How do we do this? This is not going to work unless he's clean.
I cannot believe you guys are obsessing over this. I'm gonna get on the train. I don't think they have a smell tester at the door who's not gonna let me on.
This is a very fancy train.
I know it is
I
a
just-
very fancy train, and they will not let him on if he smells like butts.
So use prestidigitation on me and make me smell like flowers.
If I
No
have
amount
to,
of prestidigitation is going to cover this up.
it's very
And this
true.
argument took so long that morning has come,
Thank
and
you.
now it's the next day.
Thank you.
Wait! Before we go to bed, I
Being
do have
elves,
a-
y'all just meditated
I know.
about Rhaegar. Like that's what happened. You were just the whole time he was in your brain. You're just thinking about take a bath. All right, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. While Christina and I are alone in the taco hut, I look over to Christina and since I have the 2 quills, I hand her one of my quills and I say, Christina, I want you to have this on you so that in case we ever get separated, we can communicate with each other. I'm not exactly sure how these work yet, but if we can communicate to each other through these 2 quills, I think it's important that you should have the other one.
I mean, we can test it right now. I walk
That's very true.
away and and I pull out a parchment.
So let's say
And
this
I
is
go to like a different tent and I just write test.
and
pull out
Did
my
it
journal.
work? Did it work?
and yeah, on your end, the quill started writing test. Yeah.
I draw a butt.
I make it.
You receive a butt. Yeah. Oh, okay. So now these 2 on opposite sides. Yeah, it's morning now. We're gonna go ahead and say it's morning now. Y'all are doing this in the morning when y'all are like all getting your stuff together, getting ready. You're heading over to the carriage. Brittany, you're over near the carriage. Christina, you're over at another tent, and now you guys are drawing butts and whatnot, a long distance.
It's very important business.
Indeed.
Also, I'd like to just quickly mention, because I didn't want to give Brittany and Christina the satisfaction of using their bath, I casted Create Water, which allows me to actually create 30 gallons of water in a container. And I took my own bath.
Okay. Rhaegar and Brittany roll perception.
Okay. Oh, hold on. I gotta pull up my perception. That is
Not great.
A That is
7.
unnatural 20.
Unnatural 20. All right,
I
so
got a
Rhaegar,
7.
You didn't see Atlas doing this. You know, you were too busy saying goodbye to Belinda because she is not going anywhere. Brittany, however, as she was walking out and, you know, doing the whole quill thing with Christina, she happened to catch you out of the corner of her eye and see you, like, as you're, like, putting your stuff back on and you're, like, sparkly clean. And see, like, she could see the container that's next to you that clearly was, like, a bath basin. And you guys just kind of, like, lock eyes. And you could see.
I'm proud.
Was it warm, Atlas?
No, it was cold water. Okay. I don't think I have the ability to make it warm. I mean, I could have cast another spell to make it warm.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah.
I'd say that you
room
could
temperature water.
Yeah, you know.
Somebody had a fire spell, right? Because you tried to set the Shambling mass on fire.
I could cast another spell to make it warm, but I worried about catching the basin on fire, so I was just like, you know what? It's room temperature. It's fine.
I'm imagining you like taking your like hammer or whatever, and it's like got flames on it. You just kind of dip it in.
Sacred flame.
There you go. There you go.
Smite this dirt off my body.
Make me clean and most pleasing to the Lord. So yeah. Y'all are getting ready. There's a little, cart ready for y'all. It's a little carriage that will fit you all in there comfortably enough. You got enough space. You can see Ravo and Benji are kind of like tacked up and everything behind y'all, ready to kind of follow behind the carriage. Mm-hmm. But before y'all leave, is there anything else?
Benji's coming with us as well.
I mean, yeah.
Is Benji going to be a gnome too?
I don't think a hippogriff needs to disguise themselves, right? Like,
why not?
Because, I mean, like, I feel like that's just a mode of transportation. You shouldn't need to disguise that, should you?
It doesn't need to.
I'll
be excited if it does. That's all. I'll just
cargo car in the
back.
Yeah. Again, we could put you in the cargo car and disguise you as a pig, Rhaegar.
We could do the same to you, Christina.
You guys are very rude to me. I just want to point out how rude you guys have been to me. I
also want to point out that this is not going to work unless you take a bath.
Terribly rude to me. Like, I cannot believe the level of rudeness I put up with on an hourly basis from the two of you.
Jasmine, or Christina, I'll just put it out there. There are rich, smelly gnomes, okay?
It's true.
How many high-class gnomes have you been around?
But rich, he got lucky on the horses. Okay,
like literally, he smells like horses.
All right, let's do it. I'm excited to be a gnome again, aren't you?
Yeah,
you guys don't understand the joy of it. It's fine.
Look, I think most gnomes kind of stink anyway.
Wow!
Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
Did Atlas smell more as jolly or less?
Oh, he smelled
for it.
I personally, I thought he smelled more. Like, I could tell the difference.
But you liked that. Yeah. Okay. All right. So y'all get in the carriage, and I'm sorry, Brittany and Christina, you are exposed to the smell of Rhaegar for a couple of hours.
I'm constantly casting prestidigitation. It smells like beautiful roses and jasmine and rosemary and all the beautiful smells.
And how does that make you feel, Rhaegar?
I'm like right next to it, and I'm just like, it's a bit much. It's very strong.
Well, I wouldn't have to cast this if someone took a bath.
I'm personally a little offended because this was Belinda's smell, and this was the last connection I had to Belinda.
Don't worry, when you're alone thinking of your loved one, it'll still be there. This is just so I can tolerate it.
Look, there's nothing unnatural about an elf having plutonic feelings for a pig that washed him.
I'm not saying that there's not.
Kind of feel like I'm being judged.
You're being judged for your previous actions, not for your actions with Belinda.
Oh, man. So, y'all are in this carriage, and, it's a fine little jaunt over to Askelios, a couple of hours in the carriage. And, but by midday, you make it to the outskirts of Ascalius. And as you're approaching this town that you've been to many times in the past, but which you've also seen change quite a bit over your time, you notice that it's very quiet. It's incredibly quiet. And as you're passing through the streets, it's clear that there's no one here anymore.
Whoa. I was going to say, they all had to evacuate, right? Like Helch is back in Stormhome and all of them. Yeah.
And so as you're walking through... Yeah, go ahead.
Do we see Lordrum?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Not yet. Or at all.
Okay.
So, you, as you're heading, as you're going through Ascalios towards the station, you're just really recognizing that it feels very bleak, right? You've been here before. You've seen the people here before. You've fought here before. You've done a lot here. And every time there's always been a lot of energy, a lot of excitement, a lot of stuff going on. And so to walk through this town and have it be a complete ghost town, not a single person around, is pretty scary.
Well, then I guess I would ask, is there anyone else seemingly that's attempting to board this incoming train besides us?
Yeah, so, the station is a little bit a ways outside of town. So you're heading from the one side. And as you're going through and you get closer to the part where the actual train station is, not, the town area, which is a little bit separated from that, you do see, some people waiting to get on the train. Okay. But, really, it's not many, just like one or two people there. And when you do arrive, though, you do recognize one person who is there, and it's Ransper, your engineer.
Oh!
Yeah. Hey, guys. So Lordran told me to meet y'all here. I was, back at Stormhome, and then he sent me here to meet you. And basically, he gave me this to give you. I was there waiting, and he hands you a chest. Yep.
I open it up.
That chest.
Okay. When you open the chest, you see 5 disguise stones, and you also see a note from Lordran, essentially laying out what you guys had talked about before. But specifically what he's telling you is that Ransper is going to be your boss while you're on this train. Now, he's not really your boss, but he is who you are essentially working for. He's your cover.
Are we working on the train?
You will be working on the train. That is your cover. And you will be...
on?
There are also
the train?
5 little hats. There are 5 little hats, and you will recognize these hats because Atlas, long ago, wore one of these hats when he was security aboard this train. And you are all going to be taking the role of gnomes who are the security for several parts.
Working security? How am I supposed to enjoy the craps tables? How am I supposed to enjoy roulette? How am I supposed to enjoy all the fancy drinks?
You know what, Brittany? It's a smelly job, but somebody's got to do it.
I'm having is this a panic attack? I don't know what is this?
Are you okay? What's going on? Is she okay? What's happening?
She just, her world collapsed.
I mean,
I relay this to Ransper in case he didn't know what was in the note. That he's going to be our boss and that we're working security and we're all doing it.
You and I have done that one before, huh? Yes.
Yeah. I mean, I did an okay job, right? I mean, I did let these guys pass security at one point, but...
Yeah, honestly, maybe we just shouldn't bring it up. It's embarrassing for both of us, I think. For probably for all of us, I'd assume. Are you not embarrassed? He's kind of looking.
I'm more distracted by the hat.
Okay.
Don't worry, it'll fit once you transform.
It's true.
And so you all are given your disguise stones. Yeah.
Okay.
Are they labeled in any way so we know what we're going to look like?
No.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it's
okay.
It's kind of off the shelf.
So eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Oh, so you know your names. Okay, well that's good. That'll be easy.
Oh my, no, this is not. No,
I'm just kidding. It's gnome humor.
I go ahead and I pick up one of them, and I forget what did I have to do to activate it. Was there anything I had to do to activate it?
Nothing like special. No, you kind of like there's like a little motion that you do. You're used to it at this point,
right?
And almost instantly y'all see this is a spitting image of Jolly. Like if Jolly had a twin brother, there he is. Or maybe it's Jolly. I don't know. That's your call.
Part of me is now thinking the very expensive gnome costume that was sold to Lordrum not that long ago was actually just an off-the-shelf gnome costume.
Yeah, I kind of feel like you're just like generic gnome number 2.
It's like the fireman costume sold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the costumes at like the Spirit 24 Halloween store.
Yes.
What do I... Because I think the gnome stone that I had before came with the fireman outfit. What outfit does this come with?
Well, you all have guard uniforms.
Security.
Like that's like your main security outfit. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
So now look, when we're on board, obviously I'm going to have you guys take some shifts here and there and be doing this job. But like, obviously it's not like a real job. You get it. You know what's going on here. So, you'll be able to take your moments here and there to do things on the train if you need to, but really just try and keep a low profile and maybe just go with the flow and we'll get where we need to go with no troubles. I just really can't have another train explode on my watch. It really is not going to look good.
Well, you're not carrying any explosive warforges on this one like last time, so...
Well, I wouldn't know what they've got in cargo, to be honest. It's, I'm just I'm a contractor.
Wait, hold on, real quick. Wasn't that what went wrong last time? Was you didn't know what you had in cargo?
Right, but that time the train was in my care. This time we're coming on board as like extra. We're bonus. Yeah. So that's my problem, but still,
I'm just surprised they hired you again. No offense.
Hey, look, me too. All right.
It's probably hard to find good help these days, with what's happening,
I'm just really good at my part of the job, which is the engineering. I'm just really bad at hiring security. They should probably get someone else to do that. I don't know why they have me do it all the time, but here we are. Look, no one said House Orion is picking the best and brightest. They're just kind of going for it. So problems. Anyway.
I'm fine with that. I grab my stone and I transform.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay.
Yep. And do we have like name tags already, or do we pick our own names?
I mean, you can pick your names if you want to. It's whatever you would like to be called. I mean, you can still use your own names, but obviously you'll want to be kind of careful about that. And I will let you guys all just quickly pick, like, what do you, if there's something that you want to look like as your gnome, just go ahead and say it,
I guess I'll also continue having pink hair, but it's a bit more poofy and more like just bigger in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big pink hair. Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Rhaegar, what do you look like as a gnome?
Just gnomish. Your typical gnome thing. I got gnomish features.
Average gnome. Average features.
Green. Kind of a bulbous nose.
I feel like we're learning Rhaegar really doesn't like gnomes. He's just like, gnomish, they smell,
Yeah.
Ransford's like, you are describing a goblin. What? Wait,
you guys come in green, right?
No, I mean, well, I guess it's possible, but like that's not like you're saying average gnome, and I feel like that looks like an average gnome, and he points right at Jolly.
So you just want to be the twin of Jolly?
Okay, maybe like a little bit less green, all right? Like maybe like just, more like gray. Kind of gray.
Okay, so like you.
Yeah.
So he just looks like, okay, it's a gnome you. Okay.
Right. With the pointy ears. And the rat Felicia.
You're trying to be an elf again. He's just trying to be himself.
Just a tiny version. I'm like a tiny version of myself.
Got it. Cool. That's a great costume. It's just you.
Brittany?
Brittany.
I was actually going to let Price choose because it's more funny that way.
Okay.
Unless you don't want to.
I mean, I could come up with something for you, and I think it's pretty appropriate. You are essentially a goth gnome. Like your sadness about this entire experience, your rapid depression that you fell into when you found out that you weren't going to get to just go do all the luxury things, made that energy immediately come through when you put this on. And it's like your dark period Brittany, but just mini.
Gnomish, yeah.
And that's who you are.
That's fair.
Okay. So as you're all sitting there waiting with all your stuff, and Ravo is a gnome as well. Red hair. Kind of like a mohawk kind of thing that goes kind of...
Is it kind of spiky?
Yeah, a little spiky mohawk. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Looks good.
And he's kind of got sharp teeth, you know. So y'all all are waiting there for the train to arrive. And as you do, in your gnome forms, you see off in the distance just this glorious, glowing, golden train just shimmering, the light coming off it as it comes down the horizon. Oh, gosh. My alarm went off, made noise in my ear. You see it coming down from the horizon, gold just like shimmering off it. I mean, like this thing, it's like if you took like a cruise liner and put it on a train. There's these 4 carts just behind the engine that seem like double decker. And they just have all this like pageantry and, things hanging off. You see, confetti flying out the windows and everything like that. And then, back behind it, you see, probably another 15, 20 train cars that are all like passenger cars or cargo cars. This is a long train, but it pulls up right to y'all and right in the front. Long. Yeah, and it opens up right to the casino floor, and you see, standing before you, you see all the beauty and then the grace of Alondra's chalice, and you are greeted by a gnome at the door who says, "Oh, security can enter through that door." And then you see someone waving like 7 cars down that way, someone like waving out at you. "Hey, guys, come down here."
Okay, thank you.
Brittany's like, tears are streaking down her face.
I console Brittany as I guide her.
As you're walking along, Brittany is like looking longingly inside, and you see someone pick up a cocktail and take a sip, and like right as it touches their lips, just. And
I want to imagine the person drinking it is just like,
And so you make your way to the guards' quarters on the train, and it heads off towards your destination. And we'll have to see what happens on the train next time, y'all.
This episode of Hero Squad has been brought to you in huge part thanks to the generous contributions of these incredible people over at patreon.com. If you guys want to add your name to the list, gain some amazing rewards, and help us out in the process, click that link down below. Thanks for your continued support, and we'll catch you guys next time.